Hi, my name is Martin. Nice to meet you. And if you ended up here, maybe you were supposed to be watching someone eating. So let's get started. Okay, guys, so we are going to do 35-second chewing. And 30 seconds of rest. 30 seconds. So now this is happening because I've been watching all the weirdest things on YouTube, like the like for example the ASMR videos, where is just people that chew things, maybe eating or other different sounds, or studying with me videos where there is someone who is just studying for maybe 6 hours. And then I started to think, well, why cannot I eat? The point is that eating with my friends, eating with my family, I realized that I was every time the first person who I am always the first one that hands. Maybe because I wolf off, I don't know, but I eat very rapidly. So So I hit very rapidly, and I started to think, well, maybe I need to relax when I eat. I need to enjoy more what I eat. So I did some research. I googled for slow eating, and I found out that there were actually many interesting results. So, and then I realized, well, people on YouTube do the weirdest things, like studying with me or the ASMR videos. And then I just typed in Google research for Eat Slow with Me, for example, and I noticed that there was no video such this. So at that point, I thought, well, maybe I could start filming myself during I try to use this technique in order to improve my eating style. And I thought that it might be a good idea. Why not just to try? And here we are. Maybe it can help you filming yourself why do this in order to I thought it can be helpful even for others, because as I did, I looked um, for this kind of video on YouTube in order to find someone else. And maybe since even this. And asking myself why I ended up there looking for someone who was eating on YouTube. It was at the end of the day, I think it was in order to find someone else who was doing the same, was trying to improve the same technique. And during these tough times, the coronavirus situation, social distancing, we're not gathered anymore as before. We are not allowed to gather. Of course, we cannot do that for our safety, and there is less chance to enjoy our meals with others. And maybe this might help you enjoying with me my meals. So I just thought, let's do that. That's why we are here now. What actually caught my attention was the fact that nobody else did. There was no result on YouTube. There is result about slow eating, of course, and how this technique might help you in enjoying your food more, trying to relax and take a short time for you. But there was not such a video like this. So maybe you are having your break time, you are having your lunch, and you are alone because of these times, and you ended up here on YouTube. And this is actually the first Eat Slow with Me channel on YouTube. If this is going to be a YouTube channel, I actually don't know. But since we are serious people and since we like to be talking about facts, let's check out if there is any actual reason to be doing this. Now I'm going on pubmed.gov, National Library of Medicine, because I'm kind of scientific person based. I like to be talking about facts. Now, for example, on PubMed, on the website PubMed, if I look for slow eating, let's check out the results. Slow down. This is the first result. Behavioral and psychological effects of reducing eating rate. Let's read. Oh, I skipped around maybe. Yes, because we are in rest. Okay, that's fine. We are here because we want to sleep, to eat slower, so there is no problem. There is an interesting article here, which is the first one. I'll put the link in the description if you'd like to read it. Now, I'm going to read the abstract, so please forgive me for my error. I'm going to do a lot of mistakes, but it's interesting. It says, slow eating rate appears to be an effective strategy for reducing food intake. And this is actually very interesting. This feasibility study investigates the effect of eating rate on post-meal responses using functional magnetic resonance imaging. Wow, fMRI. So these guys used functional magnetic resonance, plasma gastrointestinal hormone concentration, appetite ratings, memory for recent eating, and snack consumption to investigate these effects, guys. So this is really, really interesting. There are a lot of numbers, there is written how they conducted this experiment, and let's check out the result. So it says these data offer novel insights about mechanisms underlying how eating rate affects food intake and have implication for the design of effective weight management intervention. So, science-based speaking, this appears to be, we took a look just at one article, but I mean, this seems to be an effective tool in weight management, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? I, of course, I guess there is no magic in eating slower, of course, but there can be some differences in the satiety, maybe because you take more time, and of course because it's relaxing, enjoying your food more. I think there are effects. I don't know. Maybe in the next video we will look at the results of this attempt. I didn't drink so far. Here's my water, just with a slice of lemon, but there is no science, so just don't try to say why you have lemon in your water. There is no scientifical absurd reason of meaning for this. It's just the way I like to drink water sometimes during the meals, because I do not drink other beverage like sugary coca and stuff like that. Now, maybe you may be wondering what I'm eating, and I'm actually eating a sort of salad. There is in here sweet potato, salad, eggs, some sort of pistachio butter, some seeds. I don't know the name of these, veggie. I'll try to look for them. Actually, these. I mean, these. What are they? I don't know. I will look for them because I know the name in my own language, of course, but not in English. Maybe they might be French bean. I don't know. French bean? Really? What? They are French? Yeah, French beans. Yeah. Also, in my salad there is green bean or French beans. Green beans, yeah, that's it. Oh, I skipped around again. It's fine. I'm here because I want to eat slower. So, and I'm doing this on YouTube with any specific reason or meaning. I just wanted to try doing this because there is this kind of sensation nowadays that if you can do something, that you are the best at doing something, just show up and let them see. And this is it. This is eating. This is what I do the best. Just eating, because I always the first one that ends up when I eat with my friends, with my family. So maybe this is what I do the best, eating. So I'm going to show you on YouTube. Are very nice green beans. Yeah. So, do you like this shirt? I'm wearing a shirt. There is Still I Rise. You know what it is. It's a poem. Is of course Tupac song, and this specifically is a tattoo that Lewis Hamilton has got on his back. I guess, if I'm not mistaken. And I hope that Lewis comes back soon because he tested positive at coronavirus test. But I think that he's doing great. He's in isolation, and this weekend George Russell will replace him in Formula One. Yes, I like Formula One. I like cars. I really like cars. And I think what Lewis did is absolutely amazing, and I mean, 7 times world champion in Formula One. How can you be able to keep that level for so many time? How can you keep yourself at this level? I don't know. But one thing that I was thinking about, the fact that he got the disease after he released, after he relaxed, after he won actually the championship. So there could be a relation between the fact that we are focused on something that we want to achieve the best. We have less chances to get healed because our body knows that we cannot get healed, and then afterwards when we relax we are maybe physically more exposed to get illness, to become ill, sick, or more tired. I don't know, maybe, but it's interesting. Oh, yeah, maybe. I'm taking time. It's working for me. It's absolutely working for me. And it's weird because it looks like I'm eating with someone else. Since this is my first time, I cannot help but thinking that is weird, of course, because I'm talking to my phone, but it's helping me somehow in organize the idea of the things that I want to do. It's kind of being on a show. Like I listen to a lot of podcasts, and one of my favorite is the School of Greatness. The School of Greatness is an incredible show. Every episode is absolutely inspiring, it's entertaining, and it's great. And the host, Lewis, is called also Lewis. Every time at the end of the show asks the question, what is your definition of greatness? Well, if I ask, if I answer to that question, I guess that greatness is a state. Of course, there is some relation with the success, on how successful you are, because how successful you are implies how much impact you have on the other people. But even if you are not so successful, you can have a positive impact on the people which surround you. So I think that greatness is a state of mind. There is strictly connect, I think, with the way you learn, your learning way, how you learn something. Because when there is a point when you can gather all your experience or your methods, all the things, all the thoughts that are related with your learning way, you finally get to the point where you know how to learn something. You know that there is an initial part what is going to be tough, then there is going to be um, middle part, which is where you get a lot of information, but you are not still quite ready to organize that information, and there is a turning point where you finally kind of have enough information on something, and you can start organize the things that you know. And that is the point where the door in front of improvement is opened. So you kind of learned. Okay, learning never stops, of course, but you kind of learned. And after this turning point, there is the improvement, the route of the improvement, the road to improvement. You can just improve after a certain point. So I guess that greatness is independently from how much you successful are, because this depends on many factors, but is a state of mind, which, and it is the point where you know how to learn something, you understand that is there is going to be a point when you will have gotten enough practice in something, the information that you need to open the door to improvement. And this is this is a handless process, of course. I'm talking generally about everything. But I mean, to sum up, I think that the point is that greatness is when you have enough experience and enough maturity to understand that there is a way to master practically everything. And you know that there is a process, you know that certain steps must be taken to master something, and you know how to do that. And if you let this process come into your mind with all the things that you do, you can eventually stop being the hassle that you were before, and finally starting to be the expansion of you. Because I think that the only actual example that we must follow in this life is universe. What does universe do? Universe expands. This is physics, I guess. Isn't it? Yes, it's physics. And astrophysics. But I mean, the universe expands. And has got us energy to do this. And this is the same for us. So I think that in nature there is this huge, the biggest one thing existing is also the example that we must follow, which is expanding. And how we can expand ourselves? We can expand as learning, mastering things, mastering our processes, mastering our way of being as human beings. And so expansion to me means this. So I think that at the end of the day, we achieve greatness, not when we have enough money to say that we are great, or this depends on many factors. We are great when we put ourselves in the road to constantly and continuously expand, as well as the universe does. I think that that's it. It's all about expand yourself, improve yourself, trying to be better than the last one. And that's all. Trying to be better. Not trying to be sorry or whatever. So guys, I feel really full actually. It's unbelievable. Wow, great. I feel great. So thanks for have enjoyed this meal with me. I don't know if I'm going to do this again because it's weird actually, but maybe yes. Please do not subscribe or do weird things. Don't let me cash on these things, please. Don't let me cash on these things, please, because don't let me earn money because I'm eating in front of a camera. So do not absolutely subscribe to this channel. Please don't give me a chance in this life of making money eating, because it would be the end. So thanks guys again. Maybe see you next time. Bye bye.